Welcome to my video where I will be explaining how to install Tailwind and React version 4. So the first thing you have to do is go to this website, tailwind.cxs website, and make sure that you have version 4 at the top of it. Just after this Tailwind CSS, you see version 4.1. So after making sure you have that, we're going to go ahead and scroll down a little bit and copy our first command, which is this npm create vite latex my project. So after that, we are going to type in cmd. I like using cmd, but it's totally fine if you want to use your VS Code bash terminal, that's fine too, but for this I'll be using cmd command prompt. So just click on that and your window will pop up. Paste, and while this is loading, I'm going to explain briefly. This actually creates a React application. This isn't the Tailwind aspect of it. This creates a React application, which we therefore ask you to pick a framework you are going to be using. So for this, we'll just be picking React, and there we are. You just click enter, and we are going to be choosing our variant, which we are going to be using JavaScript for this. Notice you can also use TypeScript, but depend on the project. So we are going to be using TypeScript, and just click no to the rest things, and there you are. So the second command you are going to run is make sure you cd your project. If you are working with me, just sure you cd your project to make sure anything we are going to be installing is on that project terminal. We are going to run our next command, which is npm install. This actually allows us to view it on our browser and install the right dependencies we'll be needing on the project. So while that is loading, okay, let's give it a second. It might take some time though, so it just depends on your PC. I'm gonna fast forward this a bit so it's just fast. Okay, while this is loading, we are going to check on the next command. This command actually install our what they call it, our Tailwind. Let's wait a little bit so this command runs and finish. Okay, here we go, and it has finished installing, and as you can see, you will get a list of commands which you do not have to worry about for, and you see the amount of package that was installed and any necessary details. So we are going to go ahead now and install the Tailwind CSS. So we'll just copy this and go back to our cmd command, right click, then press enter and allow this to load too. Okay, while that is loading, you might want to install any dependencies you'll be using again, and for this case I think I will be installing React icons, which I'll just go to my browser. That is, if you want icons on your projects, you can use different icons, but I think I'll be using React icons for this, and I'm just going to open that, and one moment please. Okay, so I've opened my React icon. I'll just click on that. Then after I click on that, you see this React icon appear. So what we are going to do now is scroll down to this npm install React icon, save, copy. Then after copying, we'll make sure we'll go back to our cmd, then right click on our mouse, then press enter. That will also take a little bit of time to load. And for those of you who didn't actually use your VS Code, you might want to run the next command, which is code dot. And if you do code dot, this will automatically open the project on our VS Code. So I'm just going to go ahead and run that command right now, code dot, then press our enter. It will automatically open our VS Code with everything we've installed to show in our VS Code. Okay, once that's open, we are going to be removing some files and adding some other files too. So once we get that open, we want to delete our app.css and edit our app.jx. So to make our Tailwind run, we have to edit our Vite config, which you go back to the Tailwind CSS file, and you see this command. You just copy the command, then you go back to your VS Code and paste it on your Vite config. After pasting, you might see that most of these things are like the same with the first one, so we're just going to edit it, remove what's there already and input what's not there. Okay, I removed the first command, which is import defi config from Vite. We already have that already, so I'm just going to copy it and remove that and type out our Tailwind CSS install from Tailwind CSS. But you could just copy and paste, but I'm going to be typing mine. Okay, let me go back to my Vite config. I'm done editing it. This is how it looks. I just imported it and and called it on our plugins there, which is the Tailwind CSS. It isn't that hard. So what we are going to do next is view our React application on our terminal, which we do by running npm run dev. Then after that, just click enter. You see our local host will appear. That local host is what will allow us to view our application on our web browser. Okay, here it is, and I'm just going to scroll up a little bit. Okay, and to access this, you have to hold your control, then hold your control. If you hover around that our local host, let me slide it up a little bit so you see what I'm talking about. So if you hover around our local host, you see the control, then click, then just control, then click. It will automatically open your Chrome and your application will be displayed on our web browser. Okay, here it is, and this is the default React application of Vite and React. What we just did, installing our React application and Tailwind with Vite or Vite, however you want to call it. So what we are now going to do now is edit it and get our application starting. The first thing we'll do is delete everything on our app.jxaux and run the command rafce. Okay, so what that does is create a React template that you can easily change later on, but that's like the frame of what you'll be working with. Immediately you click it, you just see it, and if that does not work for you with just the basic import React from our React application, then constant app, then export our default app. That's just it. And if that does not work for you, just like I'll show you what to edit, but we are going to be deleting our app.css actually, because we won't be needing it. So remember, when I say if that does not work for you, you just have to make sure you have our ESP React extension running. So ES7 React application, I'll show you. Yeah, this, you just have to install it. It's a package on VS Code you could just easily install. So after you install that, I'm very sure that your command is supposed to run, you can just restart your terminal or restart your VS Code, then it should be okay and running. So after that, we have to go back to our app.jxaux and look if our Tailwind is working. So I'll just give this a class name and then text of blue. Let's go with blue. Text of blue. Okay, I think that's it. So after that, we're just going to go view it on our web browser to see if it works. That's actually a Tailwind style. Text blue 500. So since you already run npm run dev, you just go back to your Chrome, refresh. You can see our style is not actually applying, so we did something wrong. I think we have to, our CSS, we have to import our Tailwind CSS, so our style will import. So we'll just copy that command, go back to our project, go to our source folder, you see an index.css, delete everything that's there, replace it with our import.css. Yeah, that's it. Let's go back to our Chrome to view what we just did. So the text is supposed to be blue. Yep, there you go, it worked. So as you can see, our text is blue. So I'm just going to edit it a little bit so you can just see what I'm trying to do and increase the font weight. Just go with text 2SL, then change the text to something else instead of app. And okay, welcome to Okay, that's just me playing around, and I just want you to give it a try and tell me what you saw and if yours actually worked out. If you have anything, just comment below. Thanks.